Yeah, people. So this is Praslin. We just coming to Praslin to show you what's going on in Praslin. This is the highway going to few Fort Castries, and I'm just going to go by the beach area. These are some people who have left the beach, so I'm going to go by the beach area to really show you what's going on. Now, Praslin is a place where, you know, we have been coming there for a long time when we were young and things like that. But there was a time I in particular had cool out and coming here when I was around, because there were some incidences that were taking place over there where, you know, it was not safe to come there. Even now I don't really feel too comfortable sometimes coming there, but it is a nice beach nonetheless. Now this is a place where they were going to build that hotel, La Paradis Hotel, comment yokuye. La Paradis Hotel. And I was very happy, honestly, I was very happy, because in my mind, you know, I'm seeing as if people from Dennery area, Praslin, and other places, you thought would be able to get, you know, some work and things like that when that hotel come on stream. But apparently the project was stalled because allegedly the people ran out of money or whatever financial difficulties that they were facing. But from a distance you can see, even when you're on the hill, the Mangrove hill coming down, you can see how good, how nice the South Ferguson. Yeah, how nice the place look, because you can see the houses, the cottages that they were building from a distance, and it looked remarkable from a distance. And so it kind of hurt my heart to see that that thing is just there and nobody can make a living out of it. Now if you look over, you know that this place has a lot of snakes. It is probably a habitation for snakes and so on. But I don't know what is going on, you know, but we have to find a way to see that this project goes to completion, because I really want to see some St. Lucians, you know, eat a bread out of that. You can have people coming up from as far as Vieux-Fort. We can have people from Castries and everywhere coming here and make a living. You understand? Now look, if you look, you can see that there is a whole heap seaweed along the shore, and it is kind of unsightly to see all of these things there. Now that seaweed that you see there, some of it may be seen as disadvantage, but I see that as a big blessing there, because there's a lot that can be done by that. With that, there's a lot that can be done. That thing is a source of generating some serious revenue, and the only reason why I have not done it yet is because, you know, I don't have the resources yet to do that vibe. But going back, without the seaweed that you see here, that place is a beautiful beach, because you see you can go very far into this place and it will probably reach you at the level of your waist, and the current is not too strong inside of here, and it is a place that is really, you know, it's a kind of a friendly beach. Again, I have said in one of them videos that every beach has a personality, so you have to know the personality of the beach that you go into, because some beaches, the undercurrent is very strong and you can easily get pulled in or sucked in if you do not really know how in these areas. Now this beach here is a beautiful beach. I'm telling you, this is a beautiful beach, relatively calm, and it is just very painful for me to see these nice buildings over there, man. We could have had guests coming inside of that place from overseas, and we have people working here and things like that. Now, after all of that, after saying all of that, I can tell you that we should reach the point in this country where we do not allow any more of our beaches to be occupied by hotels that are not owned by St. Lucians. To me, what we need here is a situation where, if it is that in America you have them hotels and they have no beaches, but here people believe like they need to come here and take every beach that we have to build hotels. Right now we have enough hotels by foreigners using our beaches. Any beach now, any hotel by any beach should be owned by St. Lucians. We cannot have them kind of things happening forever. We should have a stop, what would they use? Moratorium on any foreign entity or company or conglomerate building hotels on beachfront property. Beachfront property should be reserved for us, because we have lost all of our beachfront property, or most of it, to other people doing hotel business. And we know that when you go to America, Hilton and all these hotels, they are in the middle of the city. So you can go into the forest and build your hotels, but we need the beachfront for ourselves for now. And we need to move to that point where we understand that we need to look out for our own people. There are St. Lucians in Germany, America, and those places that have money to invest. And we need to give them that opportunity to invest in the hotel business in the country. We cannot be losing all our grounds. We're losing grounds. We're losing too much grounds. You understand? We're losing too much. So this is Praslin Beach here. It's a very beautiful beach. It is just being messed up by the seaweed that we have there right now. But it's a beautiful beach. The other thing is the land that they sold to La Parade. The land that was sold to La Parade. There is a St. Lucian who wanted to buy that land to build a hotel too. And they sold the land to these people because they're giving more money. You have to give priority to St. Lucians. Even if the St. Lucian don't have all the money to give you all the millions of dollars that you want. But you have to give all priority to St. Lucians. Just now, when them children growing up in this country, no child will be able to have nothing in St. Lucia, because everything is foreigners you're selling it to. Every land, the land in Viewfort, they were renting that to St. Lucians for $1,200 per acre per year, and they give it to the Chinese people for 99 US cents per acre per year. So at the end of the day, what we're going to have for them children that we have in the country? The children will not be able to build no house in St. Lucia. They ain't going to be able to have no hotel or nothing, because we're just giving away our land, the government giving away their land, and the people that have land selling their land to foreigners because they believe like the St. Lucians don't have money to buy it. So what is happening now is we're losing everything we have in St. Lucia. We're losing everything we have in the country. So we have to have a situation and a system too. Oh, yeah. So there are some partners just at the back there. They heard what I was talking about, and they're saying that the government want to put tax on people that making coals. That is not a good idea to target at this point the lowest earning people, income earning people. But if there is an environmental justification and an environmental reason for that, I will understand. But I cannot talk too much about that because I do not understand the whole taxation. I have not read about it, and it will be stupid of me to make a comment on that. But that is the beach area here. It is a nice area. And so we have to have a situation in the country where we start to have our resources have to be used for us first. There's a song a guy made. If worse come for worse, my people come first. But we have it in a backward way. If worse come to worse, everybody else come first, except for St. Lucians. Who is looking out for St. Lucians? Who is really looking out for the poor people in this country? Well, we have a situation where in Jamaica, Bounty Killer say he's the poor people's governor in Jamaica. Well, in St. Lucia, I am the poor people's governor. So what happened is, this is the Mangrove area. The Mangrove, that's the Mangrove area here of Praslin. That is where you can get the crabs and things like that. And you know, in mangroves, that's when you have a lot of reptiles sometimes. So you will have your snakes and things like that in these areas. And the mangrove is very, very important for plant life, for animal life, and also it helps, and it's very important to protect an area from flooding, because a lot of, when you have a flood, the mangrove can absorb a lot of water and keep it there and protect other areas that are vulnerable. This is why you do not just go about and try destroying these areas and so on. These are areas that have to be protected. So this is Praslin. This is by the beach area. So I'm going to go now to another section to show you maybe the area where they keep the boats, where the fishermen actually use as their pier. And we're going to also look at these places where the people live. I have a friend in one of my subscribers is from Praslin, and so he'll be very happy to see that. He's actually in New York, so he'll be very happy to see his community. All right, so we're going to go to the other side and see what's going on. Yeah, so that's showing you a panoramic view of the beach area. Beautiful islets. It's just a wonderful, wonderful sight, man. All right, my people, I'm coming out of the Praslin beach now, the beach area. Okay, so we're just going to go into the real vibes. Yeah. People, I was just talking to some people a while ago, and they saw me making that video and they were talking. And the people were telling me that the Prime Minister trying to get people to be taxed on coals, charcoal. Let me tell you something, a dangerous thing that. That is not something that you want to do if you want to win an election. You don't do these things if you want to win an election. Whoever is advising the Prime Minister to do these things, they want him to lose. That's why you have to be careful. The people that are around you. Okay, we're going inside of there. That's the road, feeder road in Praslin. So that road taking you to some farms. They have some farms in there, and they have some nice houses inside of there too. Okay, so just trying to show you what is going on here. The thing about Praslin is, you know, I've never really heard of any crime in Praslin. Like that, you don't really hear about crime in that place. The only thing that you're hearing about Praslin is Praslin have snakes. Yeah, and everywhere, and yeah, a lot of places have snakes now. But you're not really hearing people doing bad things in Praslin. You don't hear that. But sometimes maybe I don't know because I'm not in the area. Yeah, over there I see some housing. That's and we have a lot of nuts. You see a lot of nuts in Praslin. A lot of nuts. Anytime I see a lot of nuts, I tend to think that the area does not have a lot of rainfall. Because I mainly see nuts growing in St. Lucia for the most part in places that do not get in a lot of rainfall. So you can see these are some nice houses over there, very big houses. Big houses. I don't know which road does it pay, the road going to Paylouge, I don't know which one. But there is a place they call Paylouge where there is a lot of farming taking place too. Yeah, but that here look like dry land, man. Here look like a place that can produce a lot of goats. And the fact that I seen all these nuts, I cannot believe that that place might be a place that that does not really have a lot of heavy rainfall. Yeah, that's some big houses over there too. And we have some over there. So that look like is a development that is just. But I've been seeing these houses around for a few years now. But it look like anytime I come here, I'm seeing more houses in that place. Okay, so, and it look like, you know, somebody's building a house over there. It's okay, you know. It look like the people trying to, yeah, the people trying to survive, but just the road that's not good. That's just the road, man. That's not good. Yep. Politics 101. If I've been hearing this thing now about people have to pay license to make coals, I'm telling you. Maybe there is some economic, some environmental vibe going on, I don't know, but that is a recipe to lose an election. Bossman, where the Paylouge Road? Oh, that's Paylouge Road? Okay, yeah, that was the road to Paylouge. Alright, thanks a lot. Huh? Yeah, I didn't know. My uncle has some land there too. You don't know him, a fella they call Luke. Luke. You're not from here, from the valley. You knew a man they call Collins. Collins had land there too. Yeah. Alright. So that is the people doing their farming there on the side there. Planting watermelon. You see watermelons being planted there. You can see that the person have some drip lines. Yeah, that watermelon there, that variety I see there right now look like crimson sweet to me. Yeah man, that area look like an area of low rainfall. Based on the kind of plants that you grow, that is the kind of plants I see here, the kind of plants, and even when I look at the soil, when I look at the kind of plants that in that area here, I get the impression that it's an area of low rainfall compared to other places. Yeah. So this is Praslin here. That's the road to Paylouge. That's the road to Paylouge. Yeah. My uncle has some farmland there at Paylouge. But I heard that the place has a lot of snakes, Paylouge. Yeah, boss. Yeah, you have a good portion of nut trees here. Yeah, but Yeah, but here's a place I see that a lot of goats can do well here, man. You just have some nice, you just make out some nice goat pens. Make sure that you have some grass. Cut grass for them. You know, give them their medication and thing. And you can produce a lot of goats in that place. Nice place to make some goats. So that is when you pass around Praslin, for the most part, what you really see is everybody know the shanty, the bus stop, the shanty, the islet on the other side there. I believe you're passing through here to go on that, you know. Where you passing to go on the islet? Okay. Because I want to go on to see that islet from that side there. So there is a place on the left side here where the fishermen run their show. Let me go there and actually do some filming in that area there. The fishermen, they have their boats over there and things. So let me go and see what's going on. Now there's a strong smell of sulfur dioxide. I'm smelling that sulfur dioxide real strong from the how you call that, the seaweed that you have on that place, in that place, eh? So this is the fishing area there, going down that concrete divide here. I don't know what that place is. Maybe it's a place where people hold little sessions and things. Maybe it's a place where they hold little dance session here. Or maybe selling drinks to the fishermen. I don't know. If I see one of them, I'll have to ask them. What's going on, boss? Yeah, I just doing a little filming to show the people Praslin and everything. You know what I'm saying? So we're just going by there to show the people the fishing area. That's for my channel. Yeah. Yeah, we're smelling the thing there. So that thing there, under that have water, of course. The sea coming all there. So they need an excavator to do that. Alright. Alright, I'll mention that. So what the gentleman was saying is that the place is you have all this seaweed in the area there, and it's almost like a environmental hazard because the water is supposed to be coming all here, and all you have there is seaweed, and so it has a real bad smell. So what he's saying is they need to get the government or whoever need to come use an excavator to get those things out, because they started it before and they used to deposit it over on the other side. So it is a real, right now I'm telling you, the smell is real bad. It's a smell of, like sulfur dioxide, like rotten egg, and it is very strong. From the time you're on the road, anytime you drive around here or you pass around here on a bus, you will smell it. And you can see for yourself, that is almost like a hard crust. You understand? A hard crust. And all of that is supposed to be seawater. So imagine, look at the boats in that crust. So that is just pollution here, really. Pollution. It is not anybody who caused it, it is just and it could have been a man-made thing too, because there's a lot of things that we're doing on the land that is affecting life in the sea. But look at that, people. This is a boat, and look around it. All that seaweed, a thick bed of seaweed. Look at this, people. Look at the propeller. Look at the propeller of the boat. And look at the seaweed there. You understand? You see, these are things that we need to look out for. This is how these people make a living for them to eat and their family to eat. And so we have to do what we have to do to protect that. Okay? Look at it, people. These are thick layers. Thick layers, people. Thick layers of the seaweed. So the guy was I just came here as part of my regular thing because I trying to show people overseas and people here what's going on. You understand? We're trying to get our place, our country developed, you know what I'm saying? But this man was just telling me about the pollution, and I'm seeing it for myself, and you will see it too. You see? Alright, so that's the beach that we were at a while ago is on the other side of these hills there, of this islet or island, whatever it is. Okay, so you seen from a distance, I see some people, they look like young people. I don't know if they're fishing or what they're doing over there. Yeah, look, some fellas over there, you see, they look like young people over there, like young guys. So, and we have some birds on the other side here, but they smelling good at all. All this area here, man. This is why when you're passing on this place, when you're passing on the highway, you're smelling that strong sulfur dioxide smell. You see the crab over there? Yeah. Nice crab, man. Yeah, it's a mess for you. You can see it yourself. So the guy is saying that they need to have an excavator to clear these things there. Yeah. But I don't know, but excavator work is expensive too, huh? Yeah, excavator work is expensive. So there are people who just listen to people's videos and what people say in the country and go and report them to politicians and say they are supporting them. I want you all to go and tell the Prime Minister I want the job to take off all this seaweed from there. I tell the Prime Minister, you all that go and report people to the Prime Minister and to everybody for them not to get a job in the country. I want you all to tell Prime Minister Shasney to give me that job to get the seaweed out of there and put it in another place. And the other thing I'm going to do with that seaweed, I'm going to make fertilizer with it, and people will be able to get that for their plants. So do that for me. Go and tell Mr. Shasney, the people who go and say things about people to politicians, tell them I need a job to clear that area for the people. Fellas, what up? No school? No school today? Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry. You fixing up boats, man? What's your name? You know what partner they call roll. Because I a long time ago I spoke to him and I spoke to him a while back and he told me he was working around here. That's when you work. So you working if that thing a lot the material, how you call that material again? Fiberglass. Well, when you working in fiberglass, you need to protect yourself, my boss. Yeah, but at the same time, you need to wear Yeah. You always have snakes here, boss?
Yeah, there are no snakes.
Oh.
We never see no snake here. You have snakes up there.
Okay.
You never see a snake here. Snake never, not nowhere around
Yeah.
here. Never.
But look, people, look at all that thick sea moss thing here too.
Yeah, but
The seaweed, the seaweed.
that killing all the mangrove. It's what you do.
Ah, yeah, yeah. Never knew that, boy.
The mangrove.
Garçon. Coins in your pocket and making the coins get black. Wow. Oh, well, something have to happen, people.
But this appliances and all that destroyed.
Yeah. So what that's the area there where they drop the oh, for the farm. Yeah. Yeah, so people, we're just coming from the area where some of the partners, they fix the boats, the fiberglass boats. And he was just telling me about the effect that this thing is having, the seaweed, even on the root, the mangrove. Because if you check some of these mangrove plants, the root system that Tropical People and Places TV. Yeah, the YouTube name. Check it out. So if this thing is affecting the plant, huh? Yeah. Yeah, check it out. So what happened is, like, if this thing is destroying these plants there, the man is saying that if you have some coins in your pocket, it causes the coins to get black. That is something we really have to seriously think about. But you know how it is already in St. Lucia. Unless people don't die or something, people don't take nothing serious. But I'm saying again, well, that's a nice facility here. I didn't really. That's probably where the fishermen change their clothes, and where they have their lockers and things. That's a nice facility, man. Nice facility here. Yeah, nice facility, people. That look like the place where the fishermen actually have their lockers and things. That look like an area up there where they clean the fish. Yeah, that look like the place where they clean the fish. Huh? Oh, you only have current and water here? No, not there. I send myself and take out photos. Okay, Minister Gill, the people are saying that they need electricity and they need water in that place, in the facility. Nice facility, but they're just saying that there. So you're a fisherman? Or you just there, you just taking a rest? Alright, so they're saying there is no water or current in that place. So we need to do something about that. No, we hope not. We hope not. We hope not. These young fellas there, I hope you are not just in the savannah because they have school. Read your books too, eh? Don't be on the papi show, eh? Well, come on, tell her on the camera, boss. the partners, the fishermen are saying here that the facility look nice, but they have water, they have current. And they're saying that, so they need to do something about that. Because the fellas are saying they do not want to go and, how do you call it, defecate in the mangrove. So something has to happen, people. Yeah. So we'll do so. We'll hope that something happens because of that. That's a nice boat over there, boy. Yamaha 125. No, that must be more than 120. Yeah, Miss Gail, the people say if you do that fast, you ain't getting no vote around here again. I'm just relaying what the people are saying. That's 225 or 225. Nice boat, nice engine, man. Yeah, we mentioned that already. The seaweed have to come out. We mentioned that already. Yeah, she'll hear you. So we're coming out of the fisheries area in Praslin, and we're going to go to another area. This place needs some attention. But you know, sometimes the way government thing work, people have to get money from there to there to there to there to do things. So I will not make any talk about that because you don't really know what the story is. But at least the district rep will understand that the people want different vibes to be put in order. Yeah, so we're going into that area, making a left turn in there. That's where that Fruit Sea is a small company. They make different products with nuts, and they make a lot of snacks. Sea moss, icicles, cashew nut products, and different things like that. It is in that area here. It is called Fruit Seas. They operate from in that section around here. So that section is probably a section I see more houses. There are more houses in that area here. But again, Praslin is a place where I don't really hear any crime in Praslin. It's a relatively peaceful place in my estimation, in my view. You know, you don't really hear any bad things happening in that area, you know. And it is good that way. Alright. See some fella fixing up a net. Making net. Yeah. There's a guy I know here who had a chicken pen around here. Oh, look at there on the left side. Chicken pen. Let me find a way to reverse. Yeah, I don't know how far that road going into the farm areas there. Alright, so we're getting out of the area now. We're getting out of Praslin. And maybe there are other little places, but I think for the most part we have covered everything that we need to cover in Praslin. So we're going back on the highway. So we live in the area now. So I just hope that everything is alright. The family fishermen will get that situation resolved and everything will get back to normal for them. Keep the fire burning, people.